So this first objective is going to be the focus here. They're going to already poke back and forth, pulling Sao back, but they fight for space around the turtle.
Yeah, they've zoned out one shot really well, but the fight is still going on. King Kong trying to look for Sao, but the clutch shield coming in from the turtle might save him just for a bit. NetherRealm also committed as well, but they're still going for the fight. Kirk jumping in with the Infernal Pursuits, but this might be the time to disengage. The SOD is gonna land, and it might be time for Hiko to go in if he does decide to join the fight. But Team Spirit will have full confidence that they're able to take it on even without Hiko. So he's also there. Crimson Beacon in! Coming in from Sunset Lover, gets to find the knockup and the kill onto Kirk. In with the Tyrant's Revenge anymore, didn't have to. There's the knockup from the Lantern Flare and Kid Bomba. He finds Kirk. This time around, the spear won't land, but AOG will, knocking up multiple members from Team Spirit, but King Kong coming in from the sides. Will he be able to find a kill? However, one shot still alive. Gets to use the Traceless to keep himself safe. Kid Bomba mounts onto another member. That's going to be Super Friends, but he will have to walk away.
Oh, Sao. He's jumping in. He goes forward, but there's no dice there. You know, he can't.
In the mid trio, and how well they're able to manage that mid lane. But now King Kong, gets mounted here by Kid Bomba. One shot trying to apply the damage, and even right under the turret, they'll be successful in that pickoff. But even their attempt to take the purple buff, King Kong successfully secures it with the retribution. But Kirk jumps in, and there goes the NetherRealm, at least to keep them a bit more safe. But the Tyrant's Rage, catching everyone from Onic PH, and another Tyrant's Revenge onto Super Friends, handing over a triple to one shot.
One head turnaround.
Wait, they actually go after Kirk? But there's a decent amount of damage. But the damage is just enough. Even the NetherRealm is immediately taken out. Kelra is the next target. One shot is currently godlike on this Yisun Shin. It's only Super Prince and King Kong who will try to defend and clear the way. But there's the knockup from the Spear of Misery, and they have their eyes on nothing else but the base. There's the SOD, but clearly they've been able to deal with the minions, and now they might actually want to go for more. There goes the Ghost, there's the Flicker and the NetherRealm. Brusco jumps in with the AOG, but barely makes it out alive! King Kong gets bursted down. There's the crossbow attack coming in as well from Keller, but the damage doesn't seem to be enough. It's a legendary for one shot, and that's game number 1 for Team Spirit.
And Team Spirit, they had smiles on their faces coming into game 1, and it's clear why. What a dominant performance for the first game in the series.
Decide to go for a lineup that may be a bit mechanically demanding. Okay, so to answer because even way back, you mentioned it, they've been going for the Selena Go-Ahead combinations, and now it's an Edith Selena that they're making it work.
This is so. I know some people saw the draft and were like, yeah, that might lack a little damage. Well, when you're landing,
Super Prince is able to do, and there you go again. Another Abyssal Arrow, nearly causing Hiko to be taken out.
Hiko's dealt with a lot of pressure here. Who gets the crab? Okay, Kelra, I see him go 1v1 now with Hiko.
Finds the stacks. Oh my goodness.
I'm surprised Hiko put himself in that position. That he knows he has level 4, he knows he can get the crossbow off, and now they're in trouble in the mid.
Now he's 2 levels behind, and now one shot will be the next to fall. Sao and Sunset Lover will have to do their best to keep themselves alive up against 3 members of Onic PH. There's the stun coming in towards Brusco, and they find the kill. Kid Bomba doesn't make it as well, but after the fight, Kirk still doing a great job on the Lapu Lapu though, and will actually pick up a kill towards Sao. Now there goes the energy eruption coming in from King Kong, and the Earth once again. Brusco will try his best to run away, barely makes it, but King Kong finds a double.
Hey, Kelra, nope, but hold on.
Yeah, he had to use the Purify there, but another final slash, and the SOD. Hiko might decide to join this time around, but the moment he does, he gets taken out right there. Kirk and King Kong will be traded, however. There's another little arrow landing onto Kid Bomba, but Super Friends! That was a risky flicker in that he decided to go for. Keller finding the stacks, but Sao immediately falls.
Because Kelra has scaled up so quickly in this game, but this could be a fight here.
Yeah, the curtain call was used on King Kong and as well as Kirk, but it's actually the members in the mid lane who get punished heavily by that engage. Kelra taking down 2, and then
got a heavy spin out.
That was a massive ultimate already expended for Team Spirit, and Kelra finds the crossbow. Dang, connects onto one shot as well. Kid Bomba both of them, they're very low, and they're doing their very best just to defend their base turrets. Terrified for Kirk, but that's all for now.
This one, it looks like TS still wants to go.
Yep, there's the stun, and they definitely will be closing in, but one shot! He doesn't get to dodge the crossbow of Tam! And now Onic PH, they're looking for more. They're going to be chasing after the other members of the
Oh, the arrow.
The onward, the earth shatter, everything just lands on Sunset Lover. And now the heavy spin is going to be burned as well. They're only going to try to go after King Kong, but he is too tanky, and they still have to deal with the Lord. And now they will successfully try and attempt to deal with it, but Sao trying to distract the other members won't be enough because Super Friends will just gain access to the members in the back line. It's a 2-for-1 trade so far, however, but there's still a wave coming in the mid lane. Kid Bomba will be trying his best, but he gets to receive the onward and the earth shatter. Final blast committed on to Brusco, and they pop the immortality for now.
Do they have enough damage? They still have the waves pushing in, and Kimbomba tries to do it, but the crossbow tag from Kelra's enough to clean it up, and that will be one more for Sao, but a game going to the hands of Onic Philippines.
After
Kelra
catches Kelra, stops him in his tracks, and now it is clearly a better situation for Hiko in the early game. Retribution, that's going to be able to secure the objective for Onic PH, and now the curtain call stopping Sunset Lover and Kid Bomba from walking to wherever they want to go, but Kirk actually gets caught. That will be the way of the dragon denied, but the duality coming in from Super Prince, just dealing so much damage to clumped up members of Team Spirit.
The options that they have here, King Kong, just taking that.
Gets stunned there, briefly by Sunset Lover though. Oh, but Sao, off-cam kill by Onic PH as well.
Great job from Brusco there. King Kong might go to the turret, has the damage, will pick up the kill and sidestep in the final slash as well. So a good response there from Onic Philippines.
We saw onto Kelra, but that's a way of a dragon. Committed on to Kid Bomba. Fistcraft will be used as well. And one shot gets to steal the objective. Now Sunset Lover right in the face, takes down Kirk, and they will start to disengage after that.
For Team Spirit, I mean, at least they're able to go ahead and secure themselves that, but Sunset Lover again. And this is what King Kong, Onic has control of this. Brusco will jump in.
Maybe not anymore, because they find a kill onto Sao, making it 2 because they also find Sunset Lover. There's the setup coming in from Kid Bomba, so he doesn't land, and there is the potential duality! Catching 2 members of Team Spirit who were just trying to walk away, and that's a clear win for Onic BH. But there's that duality that's just going to deal so much damage, but this time around it might be a better situation for them. They find the kill on Kirk. Brusco gets away with the dragon, but not in the angle he wanted, but the damage from Kelra and Super Prince is just too much. Brusco trying to close in, Kid Bomba tries to protect the other members, and that was behind as well. And now Brusco might get to go for another setup, decides to use it onto Kid Bomba. He could barely do anything to make it out alive, and that's when he actually decides to go in, and now he misses the final slash and gets bursted down.
The struggle that we're seeing with the Arlots right now. He doesn't have much space to work with just because there's such a threat. I mean, look at Brusco. He's been doing this all game.
And now he finds the kick onto Hiko, taking down the most important member right now, and the kill goes over to Kelra. King Kong gets traded out too, however, but Sunset Lover doesn't land the skills. And there's the vengeance still from Kirk and the side steps. Brusco finds Sao. They decide to burst him down first, and King Kong finds the Lord. There's the final slap already committed on the Super Prince, but they don't have enough damage just yet. XOD will land, however, but does Hiko still want to fight this? He goes in, he looks for Super Prince, but there's the flicker, and now they use the diversion to just bring him back closer to the target, but the duality won't land, but still, they still proceed with the fight with the nature used by Kelra, and one shot trying to look for another kill, but they just walk away.
What a play! He knew that the Feathered Airstrike was going to be set up, so he might as well go for it. Flickers forward, gets the kill. Now looking for his own angle, but he takes a lot of damage here.
There goes the final slash, but then again, the team fight's kind of split up, but Super Prince will be the first target here for Team Spirit. Hiko's making things happen, gets to look for Kirk, but then Brusco, he blocks one shot. There goes the fist crack, already committed as well, but all of them, Kirk and Brusco just get to survive, and Kelra just finding the sky stacks, currently legendary on the Granger, still keeping his teammates safe. it's Kelra who actually protected his team.
He was there for them, and he's staying together. They're going to be able to find Brusco, but can Kelra do it? Hiko finds him, and they finally shut Kelra down. It's a turn of events for Team Spirit, and now Kirk on the run. But this is a clear sign for Team Spirit.
And it was Team Spirit who was able to actually keep themselves in the game, but Hiko gets knocked out by the Lord and bursts it down by Onic PH. Sunset Lover tries to look for another trade, but Kirk is trying to work on that one, and that's going to be a shutdown by Onic PH.
Man, the tables have turned, the tables. It's all back and forth just when it looks so good for Team Spirit. A diversion comes in clutch for Onic Philippines.
Spirit though, quick look on the in-game equipment, but maybe we'll talk about that later because the Fury Bite was already used by Sunset Lover here. Windsor Crown briefly tries to keep him safe. Might get the burst down. King Kong pops the immortality, and now it's his turn to use the Windsor Crown.
Oh, the setup's still going. Kelra has the space. Sao is 1 HP away, but he goes unleashing on Kirk. He jumps on over the wall, picks up an immortality, and tries to buy a little bit more time, but he has trouble with that. And again, the Lord is up.
Oh, King Kong, will he make it in time? No! And somehow, to Onic PH, the call is just to chase after the members of Team Spirit. There's another duality affecting one shot.
Go for Hiko.
From behind! Goes for Hiko, but somehow gets to reposition and keep himself alive.
And Onic Philippines is full force healthy as Team Spirit lost 2. But they managed to get the objective. King Kong not there in time. Can the 3 hold out? With Onic Philippines now approaching the base. Can they end it here?
They have minions, but the Lord is going to spawn in a few moments as well from Team Spirit. So they will have
point for Team Spirit to answer. We'll go for a reset. The Feathered Airstrike drop down too. Sao quite low, but do they commit?
Oh, they will actually commit, but Brusco finds Hiko! Kirk is the
still
first
alive.
to fall though, but he somehow is still alive, and he actually finds King Kong! Now Sao blocking the path of the other members, but this is clearly Team Spirit at an advantage. They're
Hiko.
the ones with the
That
better
Lord hurts, Hiko.
numbers.
Yeah, that Lord hurts. I don't think he wants to take that up. He's got to go back to the base. Yes, same sentiments. Bring it up for everyone in the audience. Hiko.
On to Kirk, and they're actually going to burst him down, but there's a diversion play. There's a diversion play, and it's Super Prince all alone. Will he be able to save the game for his team, though? He does deal enough damage. King Kong from behind. Might just look for an angle, but there's the final slash. And King Kong gets blocked by the fist break, fist crack.
King Kong's in trouble, buys time with the Winter Crown, but it's not going to be enough as they are falling on the defense. Onic trying to run, but Sao jumps in with a flicker. He has Kelra in sight, as well as Super Prince, and he can't escape either. Team Spirit has clawed back into this game. Kelra will keep them at bay. Another shot will get the shutdown. Picks up another. Can he find Hiko? Hiko versus 2. Kelra and Brusco on the hunt.
Everything's on Hiko. Hiko has to defend this game.
Oh, can Hiko pull this off? He still has these minions, but Brusco pop the conceal. They're going to run him down. That's the kick. But did they buy enough space here? And the base is already going to be worked on. And Onic Philippines will make it happen in Game 3. Wow. Wowee. Wow. Whoa. What did we see?
This is such a wow moment. And you could see the fans rejoicing after that, 28-minute game? Full of back and forth. First team fight too, but then the Tsunami Slam is going to be committed onto Sao. Look at the damage. In as early as 3 minutes in the game, but the Crossbow of Tang is going to be committed by Hiko as well. Brusco will just have enough time to get away though, but now Kirk is forced to flicker out.
Orange buff. And so King Kong, whoa, not just pressured out, he died.
Wait, that was just Sunset Lover in one shot.
In this situation where you just have to farm up. Here it is.
And there goes the Tsunami Slam into the Tidal Strike. They finally get to find a pickoff, and that's going to be onto Sao. So maybe that's the biggest difference, because I feel like for...
The fight for the purple buff, though, might force them.
Brusco's isolated because Kid Bomba, he just zoned Super Prince away, and now he will be the first to fall. Star Shutter doesn't latch onto anyone. and all tier 1 turrets are already taken down, even the mid lane. So this makes things so much more easier for Team Spirit.
To do anything, but they are going to jump into this one.
Kid Bomba times the bravest fighter alongside the minion wave, and they actually find 2 kills even before anything happens. Clutch crossbow of Tang as well, coming in from Hiko, keeping him alive, and Kid Bomba, he's still standing in front of Onic PH. He doesn't care.
Kid Bomba is just flexing right now on the Lapu Lapu. Staying in the base, he'll be fine. They gotta wait for those waves to push in, but man, they took out 3 from Onic Philippines and they have to...
Oh, it's another Ravens fighter. He gets to receive the Tsunami Slap as well. It seems like Kid Bomba right now might just get punished. He is the first to fall in this team fight, and the Inferno pursuits coming in from Kirk are just too much. They find another kill onto Sawo as well.
Though, but whoa, Quan Shadow, he goes back.
He goes back in, and now Sunset Lover gains easier access to him. There's another Tsunami Slam committed onto Sawo, but now Hiko, he needs to reposition himself. There's just too much damage coming in from Onic PH, but will he find the stack? Though not for now. But that's still another kill that goes into the hands of Team Spirit.
Well, Super Friend's gonna go ahead and jump on in. Can they defend?
Oh, they want to make things happen now. They set up, they go for Brusco. There's the Winter Crown. It's gonna buy him some time, but it won't save him from the energy eruption and from the kill. That will be handed over to Hiko, but the Abraser's Wrath though, it's just too much to handle as well. But nonetheless, Onic PH, still another successful defense.
Time to build some of that defense. A shadow kill?
Oh no, it's Sunset Lover who gets picked off.
Pressure from TS, still keep them at bay. They might force the fight.
Oh, they find the stacks. The crossbow of Tam might just be committed anytime now. And there he goes. But the Winter Crown is going to keep Kirk safe. But Brusco might not be able to escape this. There's the bravest fighter as well from Kid Bomba, but gets struck down. The Abraser's Wrath won't be even used at all. Eagle's the only one left. And Kelra finds the shutdown and the triple.
How did they do it? Again. But now Sunset Lover trying to just clear the wave out. He's forced down, and Kelra will pick up the kill. And they'll work on the tier 2, even with a base fully exposed. They'll win a huge fight, dissipating any gold lead that Team Spirit had.
So they could take Onic PH by surprise, but now Hiko gets surprised. He just gets blasted like that, and Sunset Lover is next. And this might just be an opening for Onic PH as they get to have the only shadow kill. It's another maniac for Kelra, and a wipeout for the Super Fam as they gradually make their way towards the base. The reigning world champions prove themselves once again. And after a well-fought fight, they take out the Dragons of EECA.
What a turnaround. What a victory for Onic Philippines, and a heartbreak for Team Spirit. When they had the lead, it was so close to getting to a Game 5. But defense after defense from Onic Philippines kept them in the game. They stayed calm and collected.